At 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx. Across from the original Cool Runnings restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ital stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by and remember at Cool Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority. Cool Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cool Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx. Across from the original Cool Runnings restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ital stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by and remember at Cool Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority. When you are hungry, come to Cool Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cool Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
Ghana, vibrant, full of promise. But for many teens, opportunity is still out of reach. Thousands walk miles just to attend school, and when the journey is too far, education stops. That's why Eagles Wing Community Outreach, in collaboration with Central Yonkers Church of God, is building the Agape Vocational Training Center, bringing education closer and opening doors for over 100,000 young people. Led by Bishop and Reverend Dr. Stevenson, this mission is about changing lives for generations, and you can be a part of it. Join us for the 3rd annual Ghana Missions Boat Ride fundraiser on June 7th at 5:30 p.m. aboard the Skyline Princess, sailing from World's Fair Marina, Flushing, New York. Come dressed in your finest African attire. Enjoy music by Jabez and DJ Apache. Tickets are $150. Call 914-620-5070 or scan the QR code to purchase. Be the reason a child rises. Help build the Agape Vocational Training Center.
Patrick Tyson from the Gospel Showcase Radio NYC presents his 35-year anniversary radio gospel concert on Saturday, August 15th. 2026, featuring Pastor Golda McFarlane, Brother Paul Marlon Anderson, Sister Tanique Granston, Shakira Williams, Minister Barrington Reed, and Minister Gart Wilson outside of Maryland. To be held at the Bronxwood International Church of God, located at 3232 Lurton Avenue in the Bronx. Live music by Pete and Drummer Squad. Tickets are pre-sold at $35, $40 out the door. Children under 12, $25. Your MCs for the evening will be yours truly, Minister Patrick Tyson and Lady D. Doors open at 5 p.m. showtime, 6 p.m. sharp. This event is made possible and sponsored by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, Bronxwood International Church of God, TOG Radio, Unity with Love Radio, Favor Zone Radio, CJ Gospel Radio, and Future FM Radio. For tickets and more information, you can contact Minister Tyson at 347-961-6785 or Sister Lamille Hunt at 646-702-8140. Once again, that's 646-702-8140. And ladies and gentlemen, please come out and celebrate with me as I celebrate 35 years of radio ministry in the New York area. You can't afford to miss it. Saturday, August 15th will come alive. I'll see you there.
There's no way, I'm already still burning. So hold me close, now baby, I do what I'm told. Still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm, no longer wishing. You're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1,000,000 life, we can roll the dice. I like you surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, 'cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Gonna bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you
yeah, got to tell you that I am here. What's my name? Lady D Denise Gomez Green. Hey everybody, welcome to you.
I'm all in, so load up the dice, so heavy.
A very pleasant, as we would say, Monday afternoon to you. 7 minutes after the hour.
Chances to take my time.
And I'm here with you, ready, and raring to go. How are you? How no do? How was the Mother's Day weekend? I would like to hear from you. Hey, it's Monday. Welcome to the Monday Drive. Keeping you in the know in the city. You walk, drive, and reside right here on Voices with Lady D on Linkage Radio. Did you know that Linkage Radio is your budding and buzzing station? 24/7, 365 days for the year. The show is sponsored by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. Hey everybody, wherever you are. Some of you have not heard from in moons, as we would say many moons ago. But I hope you're doing well. And those of you who are on Fit FM 96.7, fitfmja.com, KVR Radio Network in Cape Cod, covering the globe like no one else can. Cool Mellow Radio 92.5 FM and Cool Breeze Radio 99.3 FM there in Florida.
You got me shifting the paradigm.
So welcome to the show, everyone. We got time, and we're going to use the time wisely. So if you're just getting home and you're like, I'll be here to do the with you, because it promises to be a great show. I came in here, I blessed up the place. I did. I'd like to say hi to my co-producer, Mr. Evil Green. Good evening to Marie, who is early like an early bird. Pat, you got beaten by Marie. Co-producer is here. And Pat is here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are other people here. So once you come in, I invite you to just drop a comment in the chat and say, hey, Lady D, I'm here. We got so much in store for you today. What's on my plate? Yes, man, let me get into it. The Monday beat coming up in a minute. Lady D asks, one question, many stories. How do you tell someone the uncomfortable truth? How do you tell someone the uncomfortable truth? There's method in every madness. We're going to talk about that. Keeping you in the know with local, regional, and international news. And keeping you in the know. Healthy lifestyle, because wellness is more than medicine. Fact or fiction, is mouthwash helping your health or hurting it? We'll be talking.
We can roll the dice. Act like you surprised, but you already know. You're my lucky strike, and I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike, and I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike.
And of course, it's time for us to get into the Monday beat because we have some little Irish stuff going on around here so that we can chase the Monday blues out of here. And if you don't know, we're live on a Monday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. with the Monday Drive, and on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. with Center Stage. And we got some announcement for you because starting Saturday, Fit FM, yeah, they're going to be carrying Saturday morning runnings. I'm telling you, we're going international. All courtesy of Julia Benaya and January and the team. So welcome, everybody. It's one of those afternoons where I give you a chance to just move your shoulder, how they do, like this. Yeah. Hey, good evening. Hey, good afternoon. Hey, good morning. Today is my cousin Kalila's birthday, but then we have the celebratory moments coming up right after this. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome back. If you're just joining me, you're perhaps saying, where did she go? Where is she? I'm right here. I'm just flashing stuff on my screen. And of course, in the meantime, promoting what's coming up right here on the show. It's a Monday, and I know how it is on a Monday. You feel like chucks I can't butter. I didn't want to get up this morning. You know how it go. And hey, we understand. Believe me. It's not that we don't understand. It's not that we don't understand. It's not that we don't understand. We do. But you know what? When you get up now and you're rearing and ready to go, you feel a burst of energy. You don't know where it come from. So I'm saying not to worry. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. We got a minute to go to kick off the first segment. Monday beat with a difference. It's 5:15. Hey everybody, howdy, howdy, howdy. Monday day, Monday day. Monday is here. And if you're joining me for the first time, hey Pat J. Yes, thank you. It's my cousin Khalila's birthday. I spoke to her today. She pops in every chance she gets because they're 5 hours ahead of us. She's in England. So good evening to you, my friends, my family. Hello to you. And it's now time for us to get into, we have to keep rolling around here, because if we don't keep rolling, then, the train is going to leave us. But before we do anything else, we do have to acknowledge those of you who are celebrating birthdays, wedding anniversaries, and stuff. So let's get into the stuff, shall we? Celebratory moments brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Narita Avenue in the Bronx. Celebrating life's sweet moments on Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Who's celebrating a birthday? Just got married? Marking an anniversary? Or welcoming a brand new baby? We're here to shout it out loud and proud, Caribbean style. Birthday vibes, more like more blessings and extra cake on the side. Tied the knot, one love, one heart. Here's to forever. Anniversary time, still going strong. That's worth celebrating every step of the way. New baby in the mix, welcome to the world, little one. We're cheering you on already, no matter the milestone. Voices with Lady D is where we celebrate you with love, laughter, and vibes. Tune in live only on Voices with Lady D, YouTube, Fit FM, Linkage Radio, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. I just love it. So hello and welcome once again. Are you just joining me? Well, you're here for the perfect time because, we're going to get into our discussion segment in a few, kicking it off with Lady D Asks. But I must remind you of what the program lineup is for the Monday Drive today. So we have Keeping You in the Know, which comes up with news at 6 o'clock, Healthy Lifestyle, because wellness is more than medicine. Fact or Fiction is mouthwash helping your health or hurting it. And in Perspective, Your View, Your Voice. One event, many interpretations. How different people see different things. How different people see different things. And sometimes we have a face-off, because I believe that what I am seeing or what I perceive to be correct or right or accurate, it's not really so. And you're saying the same for me. I believe and I feel, and we start a thing. And we can be looking at an apple. And I'm seeing that the apple has some little specks on it. And you're seeing how maybe a bird pick out a whole side of the apple. That's not really my interest. I'm just curious to say how those specks got on the apple. and you're looking at the big chunk that came out of the apple. But it's an apple. But we're going to have a face-off over it. You don't see the speck, and I'm saying, but all right, so a bird pick out a piece, so what? You know what I mean? And before you know it, we have a big thing over it. Perspective. So we want to hear your view, your voice this evening. And of course, in Lady D Ask, one question, many stories. How do you tell someone the uncomfortable truth? Like yesterday, well, it wasn't uncomfortable because she's my friend and we were at church, and I'll share that because I was able to just say it. No, I think I'm tactful over time. I wasn't like that before. I would just say what I see, what I hear, what I feel. But over time, you become a little more sensitive to a person's emotions and so on, and how what you say impacts them, right? So we're going to get into all of that. But I want to just start acknowledging birthdays. So co-producer, I know you sent me your note, and I'm just confirming if all these, based on how I'm reading it, are birthday shout outs. And so I'm going to be just reading them. Yeah. So hello to you. First of all, today is my cousin Kalila's birthday, and Callie is in England, and we chatted with each other, and I covered her in prayer and so on, because I took care of Callie when she was a little girl. Yes, Callie was, as we call, sickly. Every minute I have to be running up to doctor with her, because I'm caring for her and stuff. So my Callie, I've seen you mature. I've seen you got married. I've seen you have children, and your children are growing up, and you're a beautiful woman. So I just love you, and I wished her God's blessing today. And of course, we have a family group where all kinds of stuff going on in there because of birthday. So my beautiful cousin Callie, enjoy your birthday, my love. Also, I want to send birthday greeting to Vernon over there in Ireland, and also listening Cyrus, who is in Canada, and to Craig in Jamaica, to Layla, Evel's grandniece in North Carolina. So birthdays to friends and family. And we want to say, enjoy every bit of birthday today. Do not leave a drop for no other time. It's one day and we should celebrate it. I said yesterday that as we were doing transition, Evel and I at church, and when you count on the calendar, you have 30 days and then you have 31. And after that, start mentioning your birthday no more, because you feel so, oh my God, me I get old now and all kind of stuff. But hey, don't worry about that. God give you breath. You enjoy it. Some people don't want to live. They don't want to enjoy life. It's so hard, and they focus on the hard parts of life. But we want to say a birthday shout outs today, So happy birthday to everyone celebrating a birthday today. And so, because it's 5:23 p.m. and we want to maximize time, because Lady D was so early today, I was beside myself. I came on at 5. And I was like, yippee, I'm early. Me sound frightened. I was early today, so I'm so excited about that. And just want to say, I hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day. Perhaps it will be belated, but nevertheless, we do have a time where we can just say, hey, we want to give the shout outs and thing. Oh, yes. Yes, Marie. Oh, my word. What would I do without a producer? A co-producer. Thank you, co-producer. Marie says, I celebrate my birthday today. That's the reason I'm early. No work. Can we say another yippee for you, Marie? Yippee! Yes, so enjoy the birthday today. I hope you're going out tonight, though. Even go see a movie or eat a snowball. Something. What do you think, Marie? You're doing something? And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, for every last one of you viewing on this channel, during the program, please click the thumbs up button to like the programming process and to like the channel. Okay, please give the thumbs up and let me see the numbers spike. And also, don't just sit there and just enjoy. Please share the link. Remember, it's global. Wherever they are, they can watch as long as they have a smartphone and it has YouTube. So please share the link with someone. How about us getting into at 5:25 p.m. right now to get into the program, the meat of the program, because first coming up is Lady D asks, how do you tell someone the uncomfortable truth? How do you tell someone the uncomfortable truth? Now, some of us will say that me just tell them I mean a think where them feel. But I don't embrace that one. I really don't. Yeah. So this is today's show. You may see that. That's the promo. But it is what we're talking about, the uncomfortable truth. Would you want to tell? Would you want me to tell you? Yeah. You want to tell me something that you think may make me squirm a bit or say, I never thought of it in a kind of humble way. Or I'm so bruised, I don't know what to say. But let's talk. Welcome to the feature, ladies and gentlemen. And I want your full participation. It's 26 minutes after the hour of 5 o'clock. And you know our telephone numbers, 914-268-6148. That's our direct line, 914-268-6148 or 876-219. Okay. All right, so co-producer, it's Ocean's birthday in Ireland. Okay, happy birthday, Ocean. Wonderful. So, yes, how do you tell someone the uncomfortable truth? And some of us have mastered that well, some not so well, and it has not turned out too good at all. Broken relationships, all kinds of things, because somebody went a little overboard by telling what they felt, and it didn't come off well at all. And we have to be careful with that. So in so doing, let's start talking. Your friend is smiling, looking confident, but there's a spinach in her teeth. A gentleman is giving a speech and his zipper is down. A beautiful woman walks into church, but her wig is slightly twisted. And these are just a few scenarios or examples. Do you tell them or mind your business? I want to know. Lady D wants to know, among other things. Because here's a big question. When you notice something embarrassing about someone, do you just speak up quietly? You go up to them and you whisper. Or you pretend you didn't see it, even if the thing doesn't look right. It's just unappealing or makes a person look, a little suspicious, conspicuous, whatever term you want to use. Or you hope someone else will tell them since you don't have the guts to tell them. Or say, that's not my place to tell. Because I hear people say that a lot, That's not my place. Even if the thing is going to damage the person, it's not your place to tell. So I'd like to hear your thoughts today on how some of these situations should be handled. And this is Lady D asks, by the way, one question, many stories. And so how do you tell someone the uncomfortable truth? I'd like to hear your voice. And you can also post it in the chat, but I'd rather you call me here in the studio at 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Oh, I guess he's running late. He's running late. But I'd like to hear from you because, these things, they can be very tricky. And how a person sees something and how they perceive it, and they might just coin it incorrectly, But we need to know that this is something that happens every day, believe it or not, because if you work, a very pleasant, good evening to you. Hello? 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 Okay. All right, you can give me a call back, 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Let me hear your thoughts because I want to know. Yesterday, I'm at church and I saw a friend, and at first I didn't realize. I thought it was her natural hair that she cornrowed in the front and, just teased it up in the back. So as we were having Mother's Day, alrighty, who is on the line with me?
Good evening, Lady D. I'm early tonight, too.
Yes, man. So we're all early. We're up in class. Mm-hmm. Howdy,
yes.
Al.
Howdy, yes. And I've related Mother's Day to you.
Yes.
Anyway, on the question, if I see someone with like a wig, as the examples you show, and need adjustment, I believe that once I tell that person they would appreciate that at least someone caught it to correct them in the present, because there's going to be a future experience if they didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
That's
so
what I think.
I don't think. However, the other part, though, how you tell someone something uncomfortable about them, if it's, let's say, if it's a personality character that the person have. I think the best way to tell them, you show them how much you care for them, and however, there is this about you that doesn't really make you the best person you could be. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, you compliment them, let them know that you care first, and then you really say, listen, but however, the way you behave is not becoming, and so it's up to you. I just want you to know that, because I care for you,
right.
And so therefore, and it's not to devalue you or anything. However, this is something you may want to look at, and then it's up to them.
I agree, because sometimes people will want to hold on to something.
There you go. Well, good topics.
So if I were to
these topics. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to, tongue in cheek here now. So if I were to say, if I saw you and your zipper was down, and I said, Al, pull up.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. I'd be shocked at first, because then that little moment of embarrassment is always there, because that's human. However, I would still appreciate the fact that you alerted me to it.
Yes, there you go, sir. And it
because
would be a biggie.
Speaking of that example, one time I was doing a live, and I had just left the bathroom, and it's the picture of the live I realized it was down.
So that saved you.
So I put up my zipper quick. So
Yes.
the earlier you can catch it is the best.
It's the best. Thank you. Thanks for the kickoff.
All right.
All right. Bye.
All right. Take care.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, that's funny. Thank you, Al. 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. We're in the segment Lady D Ask One Question, Many Stories. How do you tell someone the uncomfortable truth? So again, we were at church yesterday. We had a wonderful day. We had the service, we had the breakfast, and the men catered to us. My husband sent out a note to the men to say, wear your white shirts and red ties. And most of them were in black, so they were looking really dapper. Yeah, they were looking good. So as we sat at the table, I looked across at my friend and I'm like, what am I looking at by her hairline right here? So I saw like a brownish thing. So then I said, and I called her by name and I said, I think something is going on right here. So that was my way. And she said, what? I said, I think the thing not fit right, or it's worn, or it need to cut. She said, oh, maybe it will cut. But from your seat, you could tell that so that's not her hair kind of thing. So, these things do happen. And, if you're good friends, you're able to get around it easily. Right. But I'd like to hear from you. Eval says, yes, Al, always good to hear from you. Marie says, I will tell someone if I see something out of place, as I would want the same. It is more challenging when there's a bigger issue. Yeah, that is true. Last week, Sunday, I wore a shoe, one of those platform dress shoe, and I love the shoe. A very pleasant good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Lady B. Green.
Hi, how was the Mother's Day, Gloria?
It was a bit lonely, but my son called and my granddaughter, and I got my dinner as usual. I got it early Sunday mornings.
Okay.
But it was a bit lonely.
It was lonely.
But I tuned to gospel and things like that, and it
cheered you up?
It helped.
Yes.
Yes. So,
all right.
And when you know the Lord, I'm not perfect, but it takes precedence in your life. So
absolutely.
you just got to move on. I wish my mom was here.
Yes.
I cried.
No.
One time.
Yes.
But I cheered up with the songs, and here I listen to different programs.
Mm-hmm.
The tips that you gave about belated Happy Mother's Day to you and the rest of listeners.
Yes.
Sister Pat, I spoke to her
Thank you.
And the rest of class. I am early for class because I didn't go anywhere today. I wasn't well, so I said I'm not going to have to go up there, and when I come, I hear the benediction.
No problem.
So I am early too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Things like the wig.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on who.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a close person, you can hold the person's hand,
Mm-hmm.
or in the zipper if you know the person. You say, come here, and you hold the person's hand, and it's easier delivered that way.
Yes.
But I happen to be dealing with somebody. I told my grandson one truth last week before, and I have to say I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Because it was a different total thing from what I figured it out my way.
Mm-hmm.
And I got myself in trouble.
Uh-oh.
So I had to apologize to both.
Oh, Lord. So
But anyway, I got my Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
But if it's somebody that you know, it's much easier.
Mm-hmm.
You can just hold their hand and say, come here, Gloria.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk to the corner. You say, you wink, not, or something in your teeth. It's much easier if you know the person.
Right.
And I know this person, I know the behavior, and it's one of the hardest things to say. Mm-hmm. Because the truth will hurt.
Yes.
And then maybe I couldn't call that person.
Oh, right.
So it depends.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the things you can face it, or you can call a person nicely and say, come here. And you hold their hand and you tell them, you take them aside. And I would like somebody to tell me if something is wrong. But this person has been doing over and over. And I have to just...
Oh, Lord.
So it depends on who you and the delivery.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy in many cases. As I said, these three examples that you gave, sounds much easier than some of them. All right, that's not in his word.
Good to hear you, Gloria.
Some of them is very hard. Yes, Lady D.
All right.
And co-producer, hello.
He's listening. He says he made a comment here. He says, "My Gloria with the smile in her voice."
Oh boy. Yes, that's what God gave me, and that's what keep me sometimes.
Well, and we thank him for keeping you. So that's a good thing.
Yes, a minister said that joy that you have, is God gave it to you.
Yes.
Thank you both.
All right.
All right, and I bless you.
Yes,
right,
bless you. Okay. And you hear my co-producer here now, sir. He says, if I tell a man his zipper is down, does that mean me looking in the wrong place? No, co-producer, it simply means that you saw that the zipper is down and you're saying, hey, pull up your zipper, buddy, kind of thing. Yeah, not to worry about that. 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. We're in the segment Lady D Ask, and right after Lady D Ask, we'll get into or healthy lifestyle, because wellness is more than medicine. Fact or fiction, is mouthwash helping your health or hurting it? What have you heard about mouthwash? Tell me, do you like to use it? Have you heard anything about it? We'll share some things with you. Also, in this very segment that we're in, here are some real life examples. So we gave you a man's zipper is down. Someone has spinach stuck in their teeth. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my Mary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Marie.
Thank you, Lady D. Thank you very much.
How you do?
I am watching you on my television for the first time.
Oh, you pulled me up on TV. How me look? See me pose right here now, See me posing.
When I came on to you, I just see you singing now.
Oh,
but
okay.
I am so mixed because I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, yes, man. You can pull me up.
Yes, but I'm home this evening, so
right.
Because of that, I can pull you up.
Wonderful.
No work, no dinner, no nothing.
Okay.
I went and I had breakfast this morning by myself. When I celebrate my birthday, I celebrate by myself at all times.
You. Yes,
I
ma'am.
want to be by myself. I don't want to talk. I just want to do what I want to do, how I want to do. So I went for a run this morning, May 11th, 11 miles. Then I went for breakfast.
Okay.
Then I am home, and I'm thanking God. As I had my breakfast this morning, I was telling my husband, I called him and I was saying to him that I was sort of emotional because as I sat there, I was just thinking about God's goodness.
Yes.
And I was thankful. I am one of those who I'm not afraid to tell my age. I turned 63 years old today, and I thank God for my 63 years upon this earth.
Awesome. And Miss Fabulous 63, by the way. Yeah.
Yes, my brother, my son's friend died at the age of 36 a few years ago.
Oh, Lord.
And after that, I'm like, no, I'm alive. So I'm going to tell everybody my age. I don't care. I have nothing to hide because it's not going anywhere. It's coming. So I thank God for the years.
And you can't turn it back.
And you can't turn it back. So I embrace it.
That's right.
I embrace it. So
Okay.
I'm really, really thanking God for all these years. And now I'm sitting up in my bed and watching television and drinking some silvergrass and what is silvergrass and I think what's the other thing? Soursop leaf tea.
Okay.
So that's how I'm going to end my birthday before I go to bed.
Well, hey.
But I am really more for with people. Like if I see something, if I see a zipper down, if I see something in your teeth, if I see so, I'm quick to tell people now because if someone sees something, I would want them to tell me.
Of course.
So I'm I'm quick to say, because, and then, you could be talking to someone and someone else comes and say, oh, there's something with it. And then they would be thinking, why didn't she say something? But I'm quicker to tell people now. I'm not afraid of saying there is this. But when it comes on to the bigger issues, I have to think twice before saying something, because I like how you call, I can't remember the name, who said, you point out their strengths first. You said, if it's some, you sing very well. However, this or this or this happened Sunday or whatever. However you want to put it.
Yes.
You point out the strength first before you go off and just say, you were off key or whatever it is, and however it is that you're going to say it.
Yes.
But I like to tell people when I see something that is out of place so that they can correct it. So not too many people are going to see the same thing. And if I'm sitting somewhere and I see somebody with their zipper down, I touch them and tell them,
there
your
you
zipper
go.
is down.
Yes.
And I'm not picking it up either. The zipper is down.
That's right. And you need to pull it up.
Yes. If it's down, then you need to pull up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, because I want someone to know what's happening with them. Because if that's going on with me, I would love for someone to tell me.
I agree with you.
I went to church recently and I saw this young woman about 4 benches ahead of me. And those things that we get on our clothes that to put on the hanger, those little things that can come out sometimes. And I watched so many people sitting behind her and nobody said anything. And when she got up, I went over to her and I said to her, it's sticking out. And the lady that was standing behind her fixed it for her. And I'm like, why didn't you fix it in the first place?
Indeed. So now that you mentioned it, she's rendering support.
Yes. Yeah. But I got up out of my seat, went across people, and went to tell her that I was out. Because we want to know these
Of
things.
course. I agree.
So, so I rendered that. But I'm watching it on my TV today.
Hey, me gone big.
Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
thank you. And it's my TV that I got for Mother's Day and my birthday. And for my son.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
I
Came home from church yesterday and it was all ready and sitting
and set
there,
up
so
already.
I'm excited. Yeah, and everything was set up.
Set up. Oh, how
So,
nice.
I'm happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Thank you,
All right.
Lady D.
Blessings. Okay.
All right.
Want to say hi to Heather. Hey, Heather, how are you? Elsie Atkins, good evening to you. As you come in, if it's your first time, please subscribe to the channel. There's no cost. And while you're watching, just give a thumbs up, please. And, we can keep talking. It's 5:47. We will be wrapping up Lady D Ask in a few minutes. But if you'd like to share your comments, we welcome them. The topic that we're dealing with, how do you tell someone the uncomfortable truth? This is Lady D Asks. One question, many stories. Now, real life examples. A person has noticeably body odor. That can be a rough one. It's either the body odor or oral health is poor. Yes. Hello there, Madam Pat. How are you?
I am truly, truly blessed. How are you?
It's a
ladies?
good
You going
day.
to
It's
sleep?
a good day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a good day. It's a little chilly in the house. I don't know. It just got cold in the house.
Okay.
But anyway, what are you going to do? It's the seasonal changes.
Yes,
That's right. How was your Mother's Day?
It was a good day, Went to, I
good.
should have put, oh Lord, I didn't get to do that. I should have put up my little video that co-producer did. Because we went to church and we spent quite a while because we had to stay for the second service as well because we moderated the second service, which we call transition.
Oh,
so both of us did that, man. And we had our funny moments when we did that, so that was a good day.
that's good.
And then after that, we hung out a little bit, and then we got home, and he prepared dinner and ting, and it was a good day. So yeah, we're good.
Teamwork is a wonderful experience working together,
Yep.
Oh.
Yes, and we're feeling good
All right.
about
Hi,
it.
Gloria, and everyone in the chat. Yes, happy birthday to Marie and
Yes.
who else?
My cousin
And to your
Kalila. Yes.
your cousin Kalila. Yes. All
And some of
right.
Evel's
I
friends and family.
kind of lost track of time. I was watching on YouTube. You know, this young woman who went to Jamaica and she's on a live. You know, it's so sad. That's so caught up. I said, "Oh me, it's time for Lady D. Let me check." Oh me, I
Okay.
was 6
So you
minutes
got
behind.
Oh,
I said,
hush.
no.
That's
But
all
anyway,
right.
better late than never. I'm here.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, in keeping with the topic, you know, how do you tell someone the truth? I believe it's not what you say, but how you say it. You know, yes, you can approach someone. I have seen many men with their zipper down, and I would go up and say, "Your kitchen door is open."
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Yes, yes.
And they would have a big laugh, you know. So you can say something to someone and express some humor, you know, and they would appreciate it. Now sometimes, you know, I can be a little blunt with my family. I don't do it on the outside with my family, and you know, we understand each other, so we can critique, we learn, or we just be humble. Sometimes I have to eat humble pie. I have to eat crow and shut my mouth.
Indeed.
You know, because if you're being corrected, you know, they're correcting you in love, you know, and not everyone likes to be told that they're not stepping up to the plate. They're not, you know, doing what they're supposed to do, but it's better your own family tell you, and it's kind of like you're getting practice. So when you go out there, you know, you can be mindful of others. I have been in church. I've seen women, the zipper is not completely up, you know. I mean, it's the little things that we do in life that will really bring meaning to someone else's life.
That's true.
And that's what it's all about. Yeah, we show love, you know, when we do things, as opposed to, not everybody will appreciate it, but you know, as long as it's coming from your heart and you're doing the best that you can, that's all that matters.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
Patty. Thank you.
Okay.
Good. And I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day.
I did. I spent the day in the bed yesterday. I got up at 12 o'clock. I had a little something to eat. Yes, that was my treat to me. I didn't want to go anywhere. I really didn't feel like eating, but I forced myself to eat. And then later on, we went to visit Mom. We didn't take any pictures. One sister went prior. She took pictures of her and Mom. And my other two sisters and I, we got to Mom a little late, a little about 9 o'clock.
Oh.
And we just, because my daughter had already bought dinner for her, so she sat and she ate with her caregiver. So there was no need for us to be going there to eat that time of night. So we just chit-chat and, just watch a little YouTube, and we left at 12 o'clock, and that's it.
Okay, good. Well,
just one of those days.
We celebrated.
We're happy to celebrate.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
We celebrated.
Yes.
So
nice
thank you,
to
Patty.
Celebrate. Okay.
More segments coming up, and we welcome your comments as usual. All right. Thank you. Bye. All right. That's Pat. Good evening, Patrick Tyson. How you do? As a matter of fact, most of you perhaps are aware, if you've been here in New York, and you've gone to some concerts, or when we are having our Cooler Runnings event during the summertime, Kukudu was always a Jamaican gospel singer. He would come and sing. He passed away on, I think it was Friday or Saturday. Yes, so most people have heard about it. A very pleasant good evening to you.
Good evening, Madam Lady D.
Hello there, sir producer. How are you, co-producer?
I'm good, and good evening to the listeners, and happy
Yes.
Mother's Day belated to all the mothers.
We welcome.
I have a question from the male point of view regarding
Okay.
women.
Oh.
What does a brother say, especially in church? Maybe you can guide us here.
Yes.
When you see, well, fair disclosure, I'm an usher. So sometimes you see some ladies, and you're like, oh my Lord. I have to learn to look from the neck up because there's so much exposure going on in the chest area.
Oh, okay.
And those kind of places.
Right.
What does the brother do?
Well, again, you say you look from the neck up because if it's not,
I try.
if it's not a member and they are guests, invariably do you want to, approach a guest about how they are attired, because we know that for them, they're just there and passing through. Usually, unless it is something that is just so over the board, call it so. And, it requires some intervention, then at that point you would go to a female who you believe is capable of communicating something to that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But men don't usually want to tell women, especially women they don't know. There are certain protocols, even with the usher board and so on, that you have to follow and adhere to. There are churches, when you visit them, the first thing they want to do is pull out a white sheet and want to go cover people and that kind of thing. Yes. But no, you leave them alone. Because when they look around, they can see how the females are properly attired. And if they intend to come in that space more frequently, I guarantee you, at some point they're going to change. We were there yesterday, and there was a young woman who came to have her baby dedicated. And when we saw her going up, I'm like, all right, Lord, here we go. Right? But you not touch them, you not trouble them. But it is obvious because some of these flesh tone kind of things that people are wearing and so on. Hey, but, some people don't see. It's almost like they say, I want to look this way today, and I'm going to church. They're not thinking that maybe it's a little too much. And even if they're brazen enough, bold enough, if it is short, if it is a little too, as we use the phrase, see through, you at some point you see them try fix or pull down.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where I would go. I would suggest you go to if the need arises.
If it's really bad.
If it's really bad, then you go say something to a female who you believe has good discretion and is able to communicate if necessary to someone. Because I had to do it one Sunday. A young woman came. She comes to church. And when I looked at the skirt, somebody said, oh, Lord, Lady D, look at that. I said, so are you going to say something? No, so you won't go do it. So at the end of the service, I called her over. I said, hey, come here. I said, you have a nice body, but the skirt is a little tight. So because it's so tight and you're not wearing, and I described what she need to wear then, if she's going to wear that kind of skirt.
She wasn't wearing her church. She wasn't wearing her church underwear.
No. So by then it print out, right? Because women need to know these things, man. If you're going to be wearing close-fitting clothing, they have so much different fashionable undergarments these days that, you shouldn't let nobody come to you. So I said it to her. I said, hey, it's a little too tight. It's revealing, and the color you're wearing makes it even more exposed. And she said, okay, Sister Denise. You know, and we keep moving after that. Me now go pull her already back now and ready for whip her into shape.
Cover her with a white sheet.
Yeah, and cover her with the white sheet. No, sir. But thank you for asking.
All right,
but yes.
Thank you for that.
Thank you,
for
sir.
That.
You're
now,
welcome.
can I ask another question for the audience sake?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll be real quick. In terms of the body odors and stuff, you know, and there's some kind of medical condition sometimes that give people, particularly mouth odor.
Yes.
I've been experiencing that, but I don't know how to handle it well. What do I do?
Okay. You mean with somebody?
Persons, yeah.
Yes,
as I say now, persons.
And how well do you know these people?
I feel well enough.
Well enough.
But I still haven't managed the...
You don't have the guts so yet.
The guts to say it, yeah.
All right. So here's what you need to do.
I might order a candy because I'm always conscious in my role too as the people. I keep a mint in my mouth. And sometimes I want to offer somebody a mint, but it's really because the order is so bad.
All right. So here's how you handle that. If it's someone you know well, you can take them aside and say, hey, guess what? You need to freshen up a little bit, right? Because if you use freshen up, you can tell them, hey, me smell your breath, so maybe you have toothpaste, right? So you can pull them aside and say, hey, I think the mouth won't freshen up a little bit. And then, you know, it won't come off too bad. And then we say, really, believe me, it won't come off bad. And you whisper it. You give it a softer tone. Because the approach, the approach can be more damaging than the matter at hand. Right? So you just say, hey, I think... I think you should freshen up a little bit. And then, you talk to them. Because sometimes it depends on what a person eats. It depends if they are flossing. It depends on the tongue, because we know that the tongue carries a lot of bacteria. People think it's the teeth so much. You may have cavities and so on. And how frequently they brush, how frequently they wash the mouth. Yeah. So all of those things you take into account. And if they have sinus issues, all kind of stuff could be going on. Not so much that they don't brush their teeth, So you whisper it, man, and you'd be surprised how you get it going.
Well, thank you, Lady D. I'm going to present you to the Board of Trustees to get an increase in your pay.
I thank you.
Thank you for
an increase I anticipate.
Okay.
All right.
Where is King? He's on the board of directors. He should be here.
Oh, well, quite possibly he had prior engagements. You never know.
Okay. I'll make the matter known and to Charlotte as well.
Yes. No problem.
I think Pat J is already agreeing with me on that one. So
okay.
Yeah, that would be easy.
You hear Drea says now. Drea says some people, when there is exchange of gifts, they give toothpaste. Oh, here comes King. Here comes King. Okay, producer, I have to leave you.
All right.
Oh, all right. King, you may give me a call back, sir. I guess you heard that you were summoned. But yes. Yes. So Drea says some people, when there is exchange of gifts, they give toothpaste. Good evening to you, Madam Ambassador. How are you? A very pleasant good afternoon to you, Mr. King. You're just arriving.
Listen to me, man. Well, my story, just tell the people that them frowns and their mouth pink.
No, sir. Stop. No, we're not doing that.
People don't wanna follow me, yeah. My queen, what's popping?
It's popping on a Monday. We're good. How about yourself?
Everybody behaving themselves, me there. Listen to me, you know, but I think some gone too far, me not straight too far, but still have me ears for, you know.
No, man, we're good.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so how was it on Mother's Day?
It went well, you know. I was treated royally. Dinner cook for me and thing, and me drink wine and all that. No.
You get a new spirit also?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Very temperate though, nothing out of, some, yeah.
Not to make you look too side of the road?
No, not at all. Yeah.
Okay. Well, me is good.
Okay.
Another day.
Yes.
Never got nobody work today. I have several engagements around the town, so, you know.
Oh, so you were off today.
I didn't go to the plantation today, Master will have to expect me tomorrow when they see me.
I got blah, blah. And see you they shall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's a good day. But on the body odor, most of the time, you know, people just need to drink some water. They need to drink more water.
Sometimes their mouth gets dry. They have dry mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, on the back of the throat business, so a lot of people don't understand how to deal with around this, so. Then just need to. But you see the same clothes that work magic, you know. Make a cup of clove tea, give them. Trust me. Check up on the mouth. Anybody you see with a mouth there, just introduce the clove there, the tea. Just drop some clove in it. Trust me.
And it
works. If you take care of that. And yes, man, and the body odor, most time they don't drink water. Then people don't drink water, they drink soda. So you can smell the sugar. Or the coffee. Or if they smoke, you smell this nicotine a kick. Then just need to drink some water.
That is right, King. Well,
all right, that's my 2 cents.
We take the 2 cents and run with it.
All right, yeah.
Blessings. That's a wrap for Lady D Asks. Yeah, man, sometimes these things kind of tricky, you know. Coming up in a minute, healthy lifestyle, because wellness is more than medicine. Music on a Monday here. We're just jiving. Welcome everybody. 8 minutes after 6 o'clock. How to do? The Monday driver go on, you see, man. Yes, man. Because Lady D asked just to pull out people. Hello, if you're tuning in via Fit FM 96.7 or KVR Radio Network, we welcome you, or Cool Breeze Radio 93.3 out of Florida, and Cool Mellow Radio 92.5 FM. Hello, the show is brought to you by Akula Runnings, me say. Akula Runnings, me say, yeah. Akula Runnings, me say, Akula Runnings, me say. 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. So we welcome you to go buy breakfast, lunch, dinner, 24 hours a day. And they have the vegan restaurant too. So we want you to go check them out. Now we're making another transition to a segment that you perhaps will say, all right then, and look how me love bite up. And it's a matter, again, you know, those of you who like your mouthwash and thing, and you just say, boy, my mouth feel good, and me and swish round and something. Fact or fiction, is mouthwash helping your health or hurting it? Now, the experts will say one thing, and then, you know, you and I will say something else because we like this. I like the original Listerine. I don't like the ones that they come with all flavor, mint and this and that. But I've not been using Listerine for a very long time. And my mouth is fresh and things. So, yeah, me good in that regard. But we just want to ask, you know, what you think. And so welcome to the feature this evening, because we want to hear from you what your thoughts are and how we can, you know, make this thing work together. Because, you know, we're all in this thing together. And the more we share bits and pieces of what we have come to understand and impart a little knowledge, then we're good with each other. Welcome to Healthy Lifestyle. Fact or fiction? Is mouthwash helping your health or hurting it? Okay, so I think my tune was going, so I'll have to make a quick adjustment. I do apologize to you, my viewers. You know, we aim to, you be quiet over there. Alrighty. And so as we try again, as they would say, to get it right. Yes. And you've been so patient. I just love the audience. And if they're not hearing anything, man, them tell me fast, as we would say. So welcome to the feature. Good evening, everyone.
This week on Healthy Lifestyle, we tackle a question that may be sitting right on your bathroom counter. Have you ever stood in front of your mirror, switched a capful of mouthwash, felt that powerful burn, and thought, yes, my mouth is squeaky clean? But what if I told you that the very product many of us use every single day might not be as essential as we think? Could mouthwash be a powerful ally for oral health, or just a minty habit we've been sold for decades? Tonight on Healthy Lifestyle, we separate fact from fiction and ask one simple question. Is mouthwash helping your health or hurting it? What exactly is mouthwash? Mouthwash, also called mouth rinse, is a liquid used to freshen breath, reduce bacteria, help prevent cavities, fight plaque and gingivitis. Some contain fluoride to strengthen teeth, antiseptics to kill bacteria, ingredients to reduce sensitivity. But here's the truth. Mouthwash is an addition to your routine, not a replacement for brushing and flossing. If you skip brushing, and just swish mouthwash. That's like spraying air freshener in a messy room without cleaning it. Fact 1. Mouthwash can be beneficial. When used properly, mouthwash can reach areas your toothbrush misses, help reduce gum inflammation, strengthen enamel, improve bad breath temporarily. Dentists often recommend mouthwash for people with gingivitis, dry mouth, braces, frequent cavities. So yes, mouthwash can be useful. Fiction 1. Everyone needs mouthwash. Not necessarily. If you brush twice a day, floss regularly, visit your dentist, and maintain good oral hygiene, you may not need mouthwash every day. For many people, it's optional rather than essential. The burning myth. Many people believe if it burns, it must be working. That's fiction. The burning sensation usually comes from alcohol or strong flavoring agents. It may make your mouth feel intensely clean, but it does not mean the product is superior. In fact, alcohol-based mouthwashes can cause dryness or irritation in some people. Alcohol-free options can be just as effective and more comfortable. Could mouthwash affect your health? Emerging research suggests that some antiseptic mouthwashes may temporarily reduce beneficial oral bacteria that help your body produce nitric oxide, which plays a role in regulating blood pressure. What does that mean? For most healthy people, using mouthwash as directed is generally considered safe. But it reminds us that our mouths contain both harmful and helpful bacteria, and balance matters. Fact or fiction? Expensive is better? Fiction. The best mouthwash depends on your needs. Fluoride for cavity prevention, antiseptic for gum health, alcohol-free for sensitive mouths. A higher price tag doesn't automatically mean better results. So now, I ask you, do you use mouthwash every day? Were you taught that the burn means it's working? Have you ever noticed dry mouth after using it? Is mouthwash a health necessity or just a habit? The bottom line, mouthwash is not magic in a bottle. It can be a helpful tool, but it does not replace brushing, flossing, regular dental checkups. Used correctly, it can support your oral health. Used blindly, it may simply be a refreshing ritual. So the next time you reach for that bottle and hear the swish, 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 remember, the freshest breath doesn't always tell the story. Because sometimes what feels powerful is simply marketing. And tonight, we learned that when it comes to mouthwash, the truth is somewhere between fact and fiction. I'm Lady D, and this is Healthy Lifestyle. Until next time, keep smiling, keep questioning, and keep your voice heard.
Healthy lifestyle. What say you, everybody? Fact or fiction? What you say about mouthwash? Because for some of us, if we not get the mouthwash, we feel like say the whole our life gone. We never pick it up, and we have to go back up, pick it up, and we go on and go on. But I'd like to welcome you back to the show. It is Center Stage, you know, the platform where voices are heard, and no, it's not. It's the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. Get it together, Lady D. So here it is. I'm correcting myself. Get it together. It is the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. Sometimes, and you see the brain is something else. You can be thinking one thing and something else come out. Boy, oh boy. 90 minutes after 6 o'clock. How about some more music here on the show? It is Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. And most of you are aware that we are live on KVR Radio Network. Yes, man, in Cape Cod in Massachusetts. So people over there are hearing us. And also Cool Mellow Radio 92.5 FM and Cool Breeze Radio 99.3 FM in Florida. And not to mention your host station, your budding and buzzing station, Linkage Radio. Hello to you. Good afternoon.
Queen.
King.
Back again.
Yes, sir.
The mouthwash business. So mouthwash is something I don't really use. You know, I have it. I have several different types. Mm-hmm. But I remember once I had a tooth that was bursting in the back. One was growing, and then
wisdom tooth or
something.
No?
Right. So it wasn't being taken care of properly, and they recommended me to go to just not a normal dentist. Those are what they call them again.
You have to go.
Right. Podiatrist or one
no,
something
the podiatrist
like that.
is for your toe. Is for your feet.
For your toes, yes.
Yeah.
Right, but however, when I go there, and me like ask one whole different question, you know, me like ask one whole story, book a question. It's when I know that your mouth have certain vessels that lead straight to your bloodstream. Because now I'm taking a vitamin that I have to drop it under my tongue. And I remember my dentist told me, do not take your mouth for granted. She said, you can swallow something and it takes a minute to go to the bloodstream, but right underneath your tongue, there's some open vessels there all the time. And she said, most people poison have gum problem and mouth problem and poison and even dead. Because the mouth have some vessels right underneath the tongue that lead right through the bloodstream. And that's when me know, so use the yellow Listerine. One of my cousins call it bathroom cleaner.
Oh, you mean that's the original?
Right. No use nothing of that brand because number one, the alcohol strength in it too much and it kills the bacteria that your mouth need to keep alive if you use it long enough. And that's why from a longer time I tell a lot of people I do not use that. They say if you have to use it, you adulterate it in water before you use it. Even the same where the other one didn't show up and cut and it foamed, that other one, even that, a lot of people will say them no use that one, them use that one next one too. Yeah, but you see the salt water,
the peroxide.
If you notice peroxide, a lot of people will use that too.
Yes.
But I always tell you the bottom line one. That's why them tell you all when you have toothache. If it's not the same clove oil and the clove is the original salt water, them always tell you if you rinse your mouth with salt water. Keep it simple.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
and
but
it helps to
the Listerine, right. So the Listerine business, they throw them through the window. Then do more harm than good. Original salt water or the clove oil, take it and drop some on your finger and just rub it around your gum. Trust me.
Okay, and by the way,
otherwise get a Go ahead.
Madam Ambassador Pat says it's endodontist, or the general, yes, the person who removes the wisdom teeth, and also
Right.
a general dentist for simple cases, or an oral and maxillofacial surgeon for complex extraction. So I did that research so I could elaborate a little more. So thank you, Madam Pat. Thank you, King.
And then,
Yes.
CEO, when you go to your friend, just have him drink a couple drunk of the clove tea. That will help the mouth tremendously.
Okay.
All righty, that's
Hey.
that's $1 by now.
That's $1. I'll take it.
Okay.
Thank you. All righty. $1. It went up to $1, not 2 cents. So welcome everybody. It is 24 minutes after 6 o'clock. So me soon gone in my yard, but I'm not ready to leave yet. There was a time when we couldn't speak broken English over the airwaves. It was like a no. We were in England. Yeah, we were under the British rule, and the broadcasters of Odor in the Caribbean, not just Jamaica, were trained a particular way. You had to round up and speakify up. Yeah. You never heard them come out with no little nothing like how you hear me code switch every now and again. Yeah, that was not a thing. We should have a show on that. The days when. Yeah, but good evening. Wonderful. We're having great discussions here, and I appreciate the feedback and the participation, because you imagine you come to a radio station sitting before a camera, because prior to, the social media phase and so on, you're not seeing nobody unless it's TV. But now you're able to see me, and you figure that I come here. Not even one person come on what they call the live. Nobody no come on. Nobody no call you. That would be a very serious thing. You'd have to go check myself and see a bad mind. Or is it that people not like me? You'd be surprised. Some of these things you have to be so grateful for, that, you have an audience. They come every week and they give you the support, and you respect them for it. So thank you. I can't say it enough. Thank you. And just to let you know that Saturday morning runnings will be aired this coming Saturday. Is the launch in Stuart Castle, Duncan's, Trelawney, and around the world, because Julia's station is radio. Yes, it's a radio broadcast. So though she has the social media platforms, the people are listening, and we already vibesy over here. So they're hearing us right now, and they hear the code switching. And the lady said she thought I was in Duncan's too. I said, no, sir, me right over here, foreign. But they like that. They like to hear that even though we are overseas, as they like to say, or we're in foreign, it's relatable. They say, oh, she talk like a patois too. That kind of thing. So me like it. Good evening, Vero. How are you doing? Oh, Andrea says the Scope mouthwash. You use that one, Drea. Vero, such a pleasure seeing you, my love. How you do? And oh, by the way, co-producer says CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox should be fighting to hire Lady D as their news presenter. Well, I thank you, my co-producer. It's coming. Give me a few. So I thank you so much for the compliments. Welcome. If you're just joining us, we have one final segment to go, because, this show is segmented. We can't talk about the same thing for the whole day. There goes another code switching. So we did our healthy lifestyle, and now we're going to transition over to perspective. One question, many stories. Yeah, perspective. One event, many interpretations. How different people see different things. That's where we're heading now. One event, many interpretations, how different people see different things. And you'd be surprised how I see one apple and you see a whole heap of something else. Yeah, perspective. So we'll talk about that. But stick and stay with us. The show is brought to you by
Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our number one priority. Patrick Tyson from the Gospel Showcase Radio NYC presents his 35-year anniversary radio gospel concert on Saturday, August 15th, 2026, featuring Pastor Golda McFarlane, Brother Paul Marlon Anderson, Sister Tanique Granston, Shakira Williams, Minister Barrington Reed, and Minister Gart Wilson outside of Maryland, to be held at the Bronxwood International Church of God, located at 3232 Lurton Avenue in the Bronx. Live music by Pete and Drummer Squad. Tickets are pre-sold at $35, $40 out the door. Children under 12, $25. Your MCs for the evening will be yours truly, Minister Patrick Tyson and Lady D. Doors open at 5 p.m. showtime, 6 p.m. sharp. This event is made possible and sponsored by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, Bronxwood International Church of God, TOG Radio, Unity with Love Radio, Favor Zone Radio, CJ Gospel Radio, and Future FM Radio. For tickets and more information, you can contact Minister Tyson at 347-961-6785 or Sister Lamille Hunt at 646-702-8140. Once again, that's 646-702-8140. And ladies and gentlemen, please come out and celebrate with me as I celebrate 35 years of radio ministry in the New York area. You can't afford to miss it. Saturday, August 15th will come alive. I'll see you there.
Hey Trelawney, it's Lady D, reaching you straight from New York with love. Catch me every week on Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Duncan's Trelawney, Jamaica. It's Voices with the Lady D on Linkage Radio, streaming live on YouTube. Join me Monday for the Monday Drive from 5 to 7 p.m. and Friday for Center Stage from 5 to 7 p.m. And me just want know who under the mango tree with them iPhone, iPad, and transistor radio? Because trust me, you can't afford to miss the show. Music, vibes, and real talk every time. Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Stay locked in. Trelawney, me love you no bad.
Welcome back to the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. It's now time for our final segment, leading up to 7 o'clock in Perspective. And if you are new to this platform, welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. And on Perspective, our tagline is, your view, your voice. And I think we have a good segment to wrap up the show today, because we thought about how people see things differently, how sometimes we fight over it, and people even become unalive. I'm yet to get to that word, but anyhow, I'm trying. Yeah. And, you know, you say to yourself, Lord, think people take things serious, and you don't even know how to handle some things the way how some people get bent out of shape, as we say. But maybe we should just pause a moment and kind of think through why I see things the way I do and why the other person does the same. Your voice, your view, or your view, your voice. And that's what we'd like to hear this afternoon. The lines to call us, 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. And the 876-219-3474, by the way, is our WhatsApp line. You can give me a call. So here's the core concept of this evening's show. One of the most fascinating things about human nature is that several people can witness the exact same event, hear the same words, or observe the same behavior. And each person walks away with a completely different understanding of what happened. The facts may be identical, the experience is shared, but the interpretation is personal. That is the power of perspective. Imagine 5 people standing in the same room. They all hear the same statement. They all see the same facial expression. They all watch the same event unfold. Yet afterwards, one says, "That was disrespectful." Another says, "I thought it was honest." Someone else says, "I found it humorous." Another says, "It was deeply offensive." And one person says, "I didn't see anything wrong." How is that possible? Because people do not simply hear with their eyes or see with their eyes. Can I say that again? Because people do not simply hear with their ears or see with their eyes. They hear through their experiences. They see through their beliefs. They interpret their emotions. They judge through their values. They filter everything through the stories they carry. So this evening, on Perspective, we ask, if everyone witnessed the same thing, why did everyone walk away with a different story? And that's the part that puzzles us so much. It's like, as I mentioned, puzzle. Because when you're fitting a puzzle together, a jigsaw puzzle, you're looking at the actual canvas in terms of what it is supposed to look like when all the pieces are put together. Somebody sees something and they say, "This look like it could fit here." And somebody else said, "No, but here is brown leaf and you have the green leaf one." And it's at that time the person still go ahead and try to fit it, but it can't fit. That's life. That's how we see things. We're all sitting at a table extracting different pieces of the puzzle, trying to fit. And sometimes you take up one that's the border that has that straight line. It can't fit where a rounded piece is supposed to go. But we try anyway. So here's the power of analogy. Life is looking through a window. The view may be the same, but the glass is different for everyone. Some windows are clear, to the point where if you're not careful, if you're in a mall or somewhere, and the glass is so clear that you can actually think that it's an open space, and you walk and bump right into it, especially if you're walking at a fast pace, you can hurt yourself. I've seen that happen to people. Some are cracked by pain. Some are tinted by culture. It's just yesterday I looked at the car. I said, oh, the car would look nice if it's tinted. And then co-producer says, is that legal in New York? I'm like, yes. They just don't want you to make it too dark. But you can apply a little tint. Some are fogged by fear. Some are colored by faith and hope. The scene has not changed. Only the lens has. If this resonates with you, and this is just a little part of our script to carry the flow of this segment here in Perspective, your voice, your view. One event, many interpretations. How different people see different things. Give me a call. Tell me what you think. When was the last time you butt heads with somebody over something? The one thing, and both of you or 10 of you have different ideas about it. And nobody can even come to any solid conclusion because you hold on to your point. But it is the sheet is white. Over there have a little crinkle. And you say you can use your hand and just brush it out and it will all right. It no need iron. You don't need to use no steam iron, nothing. It can go on, nobody won't see. And the other person says, but no, a guest will come in and see that it wrinkle up. You'd be surprised. So give me a call, 914-268-6148. I'd like to talk with you for this segment before I leave here this evening at 7 o'clock. And we don't have enough time. But I believe it's quite intriguing, don't you? So give me a call. And in the meanwhile, in between time, we got some more music. The Monday driver gone. Me said the Monday driver gone, you know. Yeah, I like to hear when Madam Pat calls me. Let's talk, Pat.
Okay. Lady D.
Yeah.
Sorry. Different people see things through different lenses.
Yes.
And the topic reminds me so much of what is going on in our society, in our government. We see there's a big contrast. For those of us who are wearing the correct lens, we see where our government, they're not doing the right thing. They're not representing the people. But then on the other flip side of the coin, you have another group who thinks that the government is just running fine, you know? So it depends on the lens that one seems to be wearing. Now, I have prided myself not to get in a discussion where politics and religion is concerned. A lot of people have lost their lives due to these topics because you will never agree. There's going to be some disagreement, and sometimes people get so bent out of shape that whatever you're saying, they think you're wrong. And what you're saying when you're right, they think you're just completely out of context. So, you know, it really depends on the topic and on the situation that we have to be very careful. We have to be very mindful. But I believe that we must simply have respect, because you can have a discussion, you can disagree to agree, as long as you respect each other's opinion. But some folks don't want you to express your opinion. They want to force their ideology on you, and you must accept it. And that's where the disagreement is going to come into play, and it's going to cause a fight or something. So we have to be.
And I hear you earlier in my opening script here, in the opening for the script, it alluded to the fact that we tend to argue our side of the story based on our experience. So here you're saying this government is not for the people. While there are people who have taken that position, and there are other people who are saying no. But
Correct.
each side is viewing it through their lens, based on their experiences, based on their preferences. The other side, with the other lens, is seeing that this is making my life harder. The things I was not anticipating is unfolding.
Absolutely.
So people will always draw on their reserve, their resource, what they know, and use that tool, that discipline, that principle to guide their thoughts in order to make informed decisions.
Right.
And it's not always easy, which is why you'll always have conflict. Because people have the power. We have the will. We have the power given to us by God to be able to rationalize and to reason. And in reasoning, it can become an argument, but still, we're able to do that. And if we hold on to go ahead.
Respect each other.
Yes.
We should be able to do it and respect each other.
But that's not always the case, though.
Hold on to your point that you're right. But when you're wrong, it's hard to convince someone that they are wrong, because in their mind, they are right. And that's where the argument is going to come into play.
Which is why, even with children, as we are raising children, you say to a child, move from the stove, because the fire, if you put your hand on the hot pot, it will burn you. If you see this colorful flame that moves between an orange and a blue, it will burn you if you put your finger there, right? But because they're curious, they still go, they push the finger in, and when they get a good burn, long or short, they won't put their finger back in. So that's an experience.
Yes.
That they won't go back to.
Yeah, that's the consequence of disobeying and not listening. Not listening.
And so
I have yet to find a child who you have told, do not put your finger at the fire, don't play with the fire, and they get burned and they go back. They never do.
And put their finger back there again. That is
never
right.
do it again.
So that is why you find, even when, say, you have road rage.
Yes.
Somebody feel that they had the right of way. You cut across me, causing me to hit you. And then you come out and start to say, if me blind, but I had the right of way.
Absolutely.
Right? And it ends up, people hurt each other.
Oh, yes.
Over that. You know, so.
Some have even lost their lives.
Some people have lost their lives. Oh, so, you know, how we are interpreting things, how we want to hold on to what we believe is right. And as the analogy, one of the powerful analogies from the script, it says, some windows are clear. Life is looking through a window. Some clear. The view may be the same, but the glass is different for everyone.
Yes, it could be cloudy.
It
could be showing that it's going to be raining. Depends on your lens.
Yes, depending on your lens. So yes, Pat J, thank you.
Okay, you're quite welcome.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Blessings to you. Yes, this is something that, and we wonder why, you know, we get so testy. But it's a part of our makeup. It's a part of our nature. We are created to be defensive. We are created to think through, follow through. And even if it's on the left, which may be incorrect or over on the right. That's how, based on our experiences, we see things and we hold it. Now, what makes that kind of dynamic? A very pleasant good afternoon again. How are you, sir?
Again.
Yes.
Well, Queen,
Uh-huh.
culture. You see, culture, it's a big, big difference.
Yeah.
You know, in a few with Jamaican, with community, we use butu, we use stupid, we use idiot, we use bagaboo. When you catch us a queen, perception play a role. You have to make sure that when you're using those words, make sure that you describe yourself to the American crowd. Them your language where we used to in a free backyard. We never dare take it to Times Square and use it to the American people. Gravely offended. At one stage at work, me tell one manager to go jump off of a building, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, what is you really telling that?" He said, "Please now. Down at Jamaica, we can't tell you not like a girl and go jump off of a bridge."
And it's not a
And
biggie.
culture play a big role. Perception play a big role. Yes, so. You have to, when you go address the American people, you know, you have to make sure you have to listen to the language where them use and use the same language. You know, use for your culture language.
Yes, yes.
Down at Jamaica, we say them are people are bigot, but them are idiot. In America, you have to kind of address them. People use your capitals. Some of them even will ask, what is your capital?
Right.
They have to narrow it down to them. Down at Jamaica, somebody said that we don't use the foreign language about capital. We say, yeah, idiot, use your common sense.
Right. And you get it.
So we the Jamaicans have to do the time and place and the switching in between. And like me, at one stage in my life, I think I have got one rope run for me next to keep myself mindful. They must say, no, Jamaican, have them little surprise people you are dealing with. You can't call them idiot. You can't call them butu. You can't call them chimpanzee. The words that we use not so we culture to describe nonsense.
Yeah.
And you know me have a whole catalog.
We know. Yeah, but it's true. Andrea says them would a holler.
When a Jamaican you fool around the store, them go hold you and carry you got the store and burn your hand. Yes, sir? You tap it the gas up and burn your hand, and cops are coming when you do a jail log of a child engagement.
Yeah.
So culture play a big role with language, and then after the language come perception, because you have 50 people in the crowd, and as you say, and 50 different kind of bagaboo them. When me address them in the morning, Queen, and me realize they not get it, me call me say, I'm me the gorilla, me must see me head must left a river. You have to make sure so when you use the language, you use yourself as the puppet. You never come across to them like a them you address or else you forget. You're in a HR and the next thing. You understand? To show you how people in this country, our favorite leader, put the head of a chimpanzee or a gorilla on our farmer leader head, and it was okay. It was okay. But here comes a TV personnel talking about a beautiful widow. It's a death sentence. This is how these people view things?
Yes, please.
The personnel called the leader beautiful widow. And it's a death sentence. But it was okay for the leader to put the head of a gorilla on another farmer's leader and his wife. And it's okay. And it's accepted.
Well, I thank you, King. I have one more call, and then we wrap up. But I like your oh, he went. But I like his angle. Yes, because culture is very, you have to be careful. So 914-268-6148. Who will be my final caller to wrap up this show? If you're calling, call me now. 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. What a show we have been having today. Pat J says, you're so correct, King. I agree with you. Yes, we do. A very pleasant good afternoon to you.
Good evening, Madam Host.
Oh, hello there, co-producer.
Yeah.
Co-producer,
Okay,
I'm hearing a little sound there in the background. Is that the telly?
Okay, I'm going to turn the volume down.
Yes, please, sir. And also, I
So,
see my sissy Jenny saying, good evening, Lady Denise, family and friends, viewing at Voices. Really late, but better late than ever. Thank you, Jen. You are always welcome. Jen, Andrea is teasing you that you will do the benediction. All right, co-producer,
okay.
what say you?
Okay, so in fairness to our audience, so let's show our audience a little bit more perspective because it is very easy for one's viewpoints to be dominant in a situation or in a place, in an environment, especially when that person has been the dominant one for a while. Case in point, you have done this show for years by yourself. And now we are doing it together. And we often have different views on what we're going to bring as the final topic. And so I have my perspective, you have yours.
Right.
And we've had to learn, well, you more so, to merge our perspectives together for the benefit of our audience.
That's right.
The good, for the greater good. And I think that it's working. May I say so?
Yes, yes, of course.
It's working. And the same principle needs to be used, applied in families, in organizations. And let me just bring it down really close to home, that I have a pretty big family. I mean, yes, clearly we all came from the same mother, same roots, but our perspectives are pretty different sometimes on different subjects.
Right.
And recently I had to tell myself, hey, people, your family, some of them may just not be interested in the things that you're interested in. And it's not because they don't like your perspective, but we have different perspectives.
That is true.
And so we have to, some of us are accustomed to, because, let's say, I am an older one, whatever I say is what the law, the gospel is, what it should be. But that's probably when we were all kids. But here we are now, we're all grown people, we have all developed in different places, and we all have our perspectives on things. The sad thing is that sometimes we are so dogmatic in our views that we don't allow other people's views to be even merged, or we don't want to hear it. And invariably, we all end up losing when we believe that our perspective is the one that should dominate. And so that is a problem right there.
And
on the other hand,
yes, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
On the other hand, if we can just sit down and hear the other person's perspective, which that person obviously would have gathered those thoughts, maybe from their experience, their exposure, and you might be surprised, oh my goodness, wow. Yeah, absolutely. You can merge them and to the benefit of everyone. So that's my 2 cents on. But again, you may want to speak on that, how it has changed for you, having done this by yourself.
Absolutely.
And now we are.
Right. So we have been talking, when we are home, we speak a lot. And when we have to put the show together, I said to him, well, I have brought the show as far as I could have on my own. Now here you are. But during our dating phase, when he would ask me, asking me some probing questions about the show, and in some phases I stumbled because you can map something out, but you don't have all the pieces connected, so you're just going on because you have the ability to, you have the skill to do that. And Eval would ask me some questions, and I'm like, so me really not have that down. Me not have it down. So now, here we are in the dating phase, and he had said, what can I do to help you? And that had touched my heart because I said, okay, he's willing to partner with me, not just in marriage, but in business. He's willing to partner with me and to help me to grow as a person in this craft and for the platform under which he now falls. So it's an umbrella, and the two of us are huddled under it, trying to make this thing work. So I've had to know, but my personality type is not one of those where you resist. If you're pointing something out to me, I'll listen. I'll ask a question just to get clarity, to know the direction in which you're going. And I've often said to him,
you will say, no, sir.
Yeah, and I'll say, no, me not think the audience are going to favor that one, because I've been here for so long. So he has had also to start looking outward, and to see what is out there that we can bring in and, present it, repackage it in another way to your audience. And so it has been working, because if two people can't work together, it's going to fail miserably. It will not work. Somebody has to pull back. Somebody has to step up.
And for the greater good. I mean, we can be so self-centered that, like, hey, I want my view to be the view. But at what cost and who benefits, really?
Yes.
And so not only are we using our perspective, but we're out there in the big wide world hearing what people are saying and bringing in their perspective as well to our listeners.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah. Well, co-producer,
thank you, Madam
you are a blessing, and I thank you, and I thank the Lord for just molding you and bringing us into the path where we could have met. And in thus you are.
And now, our individual perspectives are just emerging. So if we can just leave that with our listeners, you got family members, friends, that their perspective is important too. And they may be younger, and they may have not been as exposed as you are, but it's amazing how we can bring it together for the good of everybody.
Thank you, co-producer. I appreciate you.
And thank you for listening to me. And thank you to all our listeners. We appreciate you. We need your perspective. Let us know.
Yes.
If you want something to be shared as a topic.
Of course. Let us know. If you'd like us to discuss a particular topic, drop it in the comments section, and we'll work it for you. Thank you, co-producer. Amen. See you in a minute.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye. Bye. I like how, we are able to, he can call the show and talk to me. Maybe some spaces that is not a thing, but it's a thing here. He's an individual, and he also has his own perspective. So just to wrap up, everyday examples, public speech. A speaker gives a passionate message. One listener feels inspired. Another feels criticized. Another thinks it was too long. You go to church and you say, Lord, this sermon. Another believes it changed their life. And you have it in parenting. A mother disciplines her child. Some call it good parenting. Others call it too harsh. Others see love and concern. Then the wedding. A biological father and a stepfather both believe they deserve to walk the bride down the aisle. Remember, we just had that. Yes. Each sees the same moment from a different emotional position. Regrettably, I'm not able to take the call as I'm doing my closing sentence to wrap up the show. Each sees the same moment from a different emotional position. So, wherever you find yourself today, think it through and see if your perspective is in a right place. Because one event, many interpretations. Why everyone walks away with a different story? You think about it. Perspective teaches us that disagreement does not always mean someone is wrong. Sometimes it simply means people are viewing the same reality through different lenses, shaped by their experiences, beliefs, wounds, and hopes. And understanding that truth can make us more patient, more compassionate, and more willing to listen. So with that, I wrap up and say thank you all for tuning in today to the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside, right here on Linkage Radio, your budding and buzzing station, 24/7, 365 days for the year. Thanks to Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx, and to all of you who tuned in today, those who participated, you called, you shared your comments in the chat here on Voices with Lady D on YouTube. We thank you. My sissy Jen says, in agreement, not everyone has the same interests, especially nowadays. Everyone doing their own thing. Shout out to the co-producer and Voices with Lady D production. Thank you, Jen. And we look forward to being back here on Thursday with Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. The show is brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. And that's how we wrap up this evening, everyone. We love Uno, and we look forward to seeing Uno on Thursday. Again, I code switch a lot. And so I'm just saying, be well, everybody. Be inspired. Be the best you can be. And to ask you the question, do you know where your children and grandchildren are? Bishop Isaacs comes up next. Enjoy an evening and an warm up over hot stove, because I know it's this evening the chicken I go sweet, sweet, sweet. Lots of love. Mwah. I'm out of here. Blessings, everybody.
Hey Trelawney, it's Lady D, reaching you straight from New York with love. Catch me every week on Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Duncan's Trelawney, Jamaica. It's Voices with the Lady D on Linkage Radio, streaming live on YouTube. Join me Monday for the Monday Drive from 5 to 7 p.m. and Friday for Center Stage from 5 to 7 p.m. And me just want know who under the mango tree with them iPhone, iPad, and transistor radio, because trust me, you can't afford to miss the show. Music, vibes, and real talk every time. Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Stay locked in. Trelawney, me love you no bad.